no. What's the words? Those lyrics? Are those lyrics down there?
I just literally picked a template.
Okay, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to read them and I'm like, ah. Okay,
That's just
ready.
nothing. This is just a template.
I'm ready.
Welcome back, BVB Army. Welcome back to our channel. BVB Army Hearts. I almost forgot. Hello, Miss Campbell is here.
Nick Noodle. Hello.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to our channel and stuff. Hopefully you guys are having a great day and stuff. I do want to point out, for those of us in the areas of fire season, hopefully you're doing okay. Over here, we've gotten a bit smoky, unfortunately, due to Canada, I believe. I could be wrong, but there's fire. It's fire season, unfortunately. So just be careful out there, guys.
The Canada fire is absolutely insane. I am sending a lot of love to Victoria. I hope she's okay.
I can literally smell it, the smoke and stuff. And like anytime the sun in the morning hits the smoke, again, makes me think of Star Wars, a planet Tatooine. I don't know, but
yeah, I don't even know
about Skywalker was whatever that desert planet and stuff was called.
I don't even know about the Colorado fires anymore because when those were going, I don't know if they're still, I think they're still happening. We were super smoky and oh, I can't lie, it was kind of cool though because like the sunset, it would be super like orange and fiery looking. But we have since then, it seems like it's cleared up. So I don't know.
Hopefully you guys are doing okay, and especially with the heat. I know the heat's been pretty intense in some places right now, so hopefully that is going good too. I know.
Yes. And hopefully we didn't break your guys' brains too much on last week's episode.
I might break your brain again today, guys. We might break your brain again today too, because I had a lot of time this week, guys, no joke, and you'll see what I did with all that time. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed last week's episode. We did talk about the artworks and words.
It sounded like you said demon dive. We demon dived into the lore.
Diving in deep. Shit.
Dived in deep.
Dive in deep. Whatever, into the artwork and kind of the lore of Blackville Brides and stuff. So hopefully you guys watched it. We did work hard. I know Nicole did a wonderful job editing. So thank you, Nicole, for doing that and stuff.
Thank you. It was like a 2-hour video to cut down.
I know. I can only imagine. Like, I know we had so much to go over, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it and stuff. So please, if you haven't given that a watch, please go watch it. We really talked into the lore and artwork that Richard Villa has done and stuff, and put out some RR theories and notice of Easter eggs here and there. So let us know. We are going to go back into Richard Villa, hello, again, and stuff, because if you see on the title below, we are going to actually dive into Blackville Bride's logo, the evolution of the logo, because as we all know, the logo has been changing over time to what it is right now. So here's what's going to happen. Class is in session. I am Professor Miss Campbell here. I'm here. I have a master's degree in BVB history and stuff. So here I am. And with my co-assistant right here, my awesome other assistant, Nicole, Miss Perkins here. So we are here. I'm going to pull up my awesome presentation that I have made for the logos and stuff. So give me 1 second. All right. Can we see what I've created?
I already love it.
All right, so I had a lot of time on my hands, guys, so I literally made a presentation here of all the BVB logos and stuff, and some interesting facts that I have found on the internet and stuff. Nicole has also done a little bit of research herself with these logos and stuff, and I know that we all have opinions about the logos and stuff, so, and everything, but hopefully you guys learned something. So welcome to Advanced BVB History, guys. Today we are going to learn about the evolution of the logos right here. So these are our learning targets for today's lesson, guys. So what we have here are 3 amazing learning targets. So I'm going to move this here where I can read them a little better. We have describing. You guys will be able to describe how Blackville Bride's logo has evolved over time. We will be able to analyze the symbolism behind the Mourning Star design by Richard Villa, including how symbols can have multiple meanings depending on context. And we will also be able to compare and contrast early BVB logos with the later versions, identifying changing in design, complexity, and symbolism. So these are the targets. Keep those in mind, boys and girls. So do not worry. You do not need to take notes. This will be sent to your guys' email.
I feel like I'm in class.
Welcome. This is the class you'll actually pay attention, though.
Literally, though. The one class I'll get an A+ in.
A+! what we know already. So last course we did talk about obviously the stars and stuff. We all know about it, but this is what we already know of the logo itself. As fans of Black Veil Brides, the BVB Army knows the iconic BVB logo is just in the band's initials. The letter B, V, and B are clearly combined are cleverly combined to form a star, often recognized as the Mourning Star, with designs brought to life by Richard Villa. We already know that. I think most fans already know the logo itself, the iconic BVB and the Mourning Star here.
I also know with the Mourning Star, the 5 points are actually supposed to represent the 5 band members.
Okay, this is why I have my assistant. Did not know that.
Let's say I have more on the Morning Star, but I can chill and if we're gonna go
Okay,
into like each Morning Star.
We're going to start from the very beginning. As you know, I have a master's degree on this. So here's how it's going to go. So let us start from the beginning as with what we know, the very first logo of Black Veil Bride. Many people, I feel like, aren't aware of this as much. I think some are, for sure. But this is the very first logo around 2005, around just like 14 years old. Andy designed this original Black Veil Brides logo right here. And I feel like they need to expand more on this because we don't know a whole lot for one. I know Never Take It Off did a collaboration with him and stuff, did inspired jewelry, but I feel like there's a lot more here than we know of.
I want to know the name of the logo.
That is true. Like, obviously, we see this photo, we see BVB, we see a heart with wings. What do you think is in the center? I've been trying to figure that out of like above the V and stuff. So for me, it almost looks like fire, or hear me out, a fire shape in a rock and roll symbol. I don't know. Like this guy right here.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So if it is fire, it would be pretty crazy considering, their album Set the World on Fire. And then we have the wings. I will say this, while I don't know what exactly is in the middle there, that is a little hard to kind of make out. I really do love how, as the logo has evolved, I love that the wings were kept.
Which we will definitely get into. So this is the first logo.
Oh, the bottom looks like a dagger, though.
I do want to know Andy's endpoint. I want him to explain more. I know he's kind of touched base on it here and there, but obviously this was like the first doodle. We see the BVB, heart, wings, and whatever's in the center of it, which I do not know. So Papa Chris, hi, if you're watching, comment below.
Yeah, it looks like fire. Even I kind of get like a shield vibe.
A shield? Okay.
Kind of.
Fire made me think of a sacred heart. Maybe that's why there's a heart. Then again, I don't know. Maybe they're daggers too.
That would make more sense.
But it's really hard to tell. So again, we don't know a lot of information when it comes to the original, like the very first logo that Andy designed and stuff. But this is it. It's a really cool thing that he did. Obviously, I think Never Take It Off still has postcards where you can still get it. They have inspired jewelry that you can get from their website too. So there's that. First logo.
Which is pretty cool of Never Take It Off to do.
All right. Let's get down to business here. So here we go. Knives and Pens logo. Yes. Most fans should know this logo because this was probably, I would say, personally for me, this was the very first logo I ever saw of Black Veil Brides. So some
Same
fun.
here.
Perfect. So some fun facts about this logo. So obviously we know it's the BVB with some splatter in it. So I actually found the information from Papa Chris that he couldn't remember the friend that did it, but one of Andy's friends in Cincinnati created this logo and stuff with the splatters and stuff. Obviously we got the BVB and then the splatters. And obviously when the Knives and Pens music video was debuted on June 17th, 2009 was when this logo was revealed for the Army or the future BVB Army fans to see. So,
well, and the logo is actually a perfect symbolic to the Knives and Pens music video, considering the blood splatters that we do get at the end of the video.
Which is weird, because, like, was it supposed to be blood splatters, or was it supposed to be splatters in general, like Jackson Pollock? So
I always took it as blood splatter, just white.
I just took it as splatters.
That's
like graffiti and stuff. Like my mind went to like, oh, that's a cool. I see the BVB and then kind of splatter, kind of like graffiti in a way. Maybe that was inspiration. Maybe it was blood. Who knows?
I don't know. But it's such an iconic symbol for Black Veil Brides. I feel like for OG fans mostly, when you think of Black Veil Brides, that's usually the first symbol that comes to mind.
Yeah, and I can't remember if maybe you can correct me. When this logo obviously came debut with the Knives and Pens music video, I know they had a t-shirt, Hot Topic had that signature Andy 6 t-shirt and stuff, but like I didn't see much merch with this logo.
No, the one merch that I do have, but it's all the way in my thingy, was a wallet, and on the back it had that exact symbol with like the blood splatters. They had two, because I have two of the wallets. I don't know what the hell one of them was Hudson's. I just stole his. It was actually really cool. It was like this laminated red with the blood splatters, but that was it. They didn't have like a necklace that had this logo, and I didn't really see many shirts with this logo. I don't even think I own a shirt with this logo.
I don't think they did a lot of merch. I know it was kind of like the birth of Black Veil Brides, obviously
Yeah.
social media. I honestly, I think for OG fans, this is a very iconic one because this is like the first symbol like a lot of fans saw when they saw Knives and Pens, and then we're like, okay, I'm hooked. I'm part of the BBB army now. So I think for OG fans and maybe new fans, memento. It's like it's memories. So
It's nostalgia.
yeah, it is very
They should like
nostalgic.
update this logo in the future.
So this is where we kind of, and obviously we see the beginning of Black Veil Brides, what their logos and stuff. So obviously Knights of Pence music video came out, and eventually the guys got signed to a label and started working on We Stitch These Wounds. And Andy and Richard Villa met and stuff, and I swear to God, they're telepathically the same fucking person, the same fucking brain. It's weird. It's cool. But then we get into, whoops, We Stitch These logo, the birth of the Mourning Star, created by Richard Villa. So if you go on Richard Villa's account, he's done a lot of posts on this and stuff. So obviously here is the signature Morning Star that all fans are aware of and stuff. And honestly, I think it's really cool that it's the BVB logo in the form of a star, per se. And I did not know the fact that all the 5 points represents the guys. That's cool.
Mhm. Yes, because it's not supposed to be like a pentacharm that everyone kept
Right.
thinking it is.
So if you do dive into this and do some research, this is what I found on what Richard said about the Morning Star. I'll read it out loud to you guys. So Richard Villa designed the original Black Veil Brides logo to create something more meaningful with visual strikings. His goal was to combine the BVB's initials into a star that represents both the mystery of classic heavy metal and the message of hope. He chose the Mourning Star as an inspiration because it symbolizes the sunrise, new beginnings, and the reminder that no matter how dark life gets, a new day will always come. He also drew inspiration from the Bible, both where Lucifer and Jesus are referred to as the Morning Star. Reflecting the balance between light and darkness, a theme that fits Andy Biersack's lyrics and artistic vision. Richard named the symbol the Morning Star because it was created for those who are hurting, grieving, or feeling broken. It serves as a reminder that even in darkness, there's always hope and light. The 5 BVB logos that come together to form a star also represents the band unity and were an initial part of the design. So there you go. I will say, maybe some fans had this too growing up as OG fans. Morning Star. It's not a pentagram or anything else. My mom, very conservative, beautiful lady, and she thought this was a pentagram, and she thought I was in a cult and worshiping the devil, which I wasn't, mom. So
I know if only you had this information back then so you could tell her
right,
this
I
is
tried to
not
tell
what
her
you
it was
think
like
it
the
is.
BVB formed together, but no, there you go.
Yeah, but he also stated that this symbol is not just for the band, but it's also supposed to be a beacon for the fans as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Which is really cool. I love the fact that he was able to create this Morning Star and stuff, and just like it fucking works. That's all I can say.
I do like how he says like the star can have like many symbolisms. Like he was saying shooting star, fallen star, morning
Yeah.
star, rock star,
But then he chose the Morning Star.
and gold for We Stitch These Wounds.
Gold. I still want that prop. Richard, did you make that prop that you're holding in this photo? Because I know it was featured in the Legion of the Black movie, but I still want it.
Out of curiosity, were you ever able to get your hands on the gold morning star? Me either. This is the
No.
one symbol that when Black Veil Brides, after We Stitch These Wounds came out, we just discussed the last symbol you couldn't really get any merch of, but this one, necklaces.
I
People have the
know.
big ass fucking like what you're seeing right there in the hand. Like it's a, I don't know if that was a necklace or
I
like a, what?
wanted this big Morning Star that we see in this photo that Richard is holding
Yeah.
so badly, but I attempted to make it myself. This is when I was still like maybe freshman year of high school. Yeah, it turned out badly and broke immediately because I didn't know much stuff. But I tried so hard to make it myself, and I will have to say, this symmetry of this Morning Star is symmetrical perfectionist. I cannot do it.
I know. I'm still having troubles finding it to this day.
Yeah. So if anyone could point us to a direction where to get these, we would love it so much because I want one still. It's on my bucket list of merch I'm still looking for.
Same here. We have the silver Morning Star, just not the gold one.
So this is the birth of the Morning Star when it came to research these moons. And it's very iconic in the music videos, A Perfect Weapon and stuff. You could definitely see it with the bride as we went on the last video and the stuff, and the guys are wearing it too in the Perfect Weapon music video. So, all right, Miss Perkins, we're gonna go into your era. Are you ready?
Fuck yes, love Set the World on Fire.
All right, so have a lot to say for Set the World on Fire. So as we know,
Hold on, you're missing the on
hang
leather
on,
wings
hang
logo.
on. I know. Hang on.
No, it should be there.
There's a process. Hang on. She's already getting after me when I haven't even posted most of this shit up.
I thought it was all gonna come up together.
No, I'm breaking it down for the students can learn. All right, so Set the World on Fire. On June 12, 2011 is when the Set the World on Fire album was released, and Richard Villa created more versions of the BVB logo. So again, I'm breaking it down. So we see these first two right here. We see this iconic BVB with the fires right here. That one you can see on the CD itself, or I think it's on the vinyl too. Is it on the vinyl? You have the vinyl.
It probably is. It's framed right now, but I know that that is, if it's on the Set the World on Fire CD, it's on the vinyl. It's definitely, what's hard to see is probably the wing part.
Yeah.
Because you mostly get, I think it's kind of almost faded.
And then also with this era, Richard created this one right here with the wings itself with BVB, which I thought, honestly, hi, Richard, I'm just going to flat out say this. When I first saw this logo, it made me think of like a sports car.
Really?
Like the logo of a fucking sports car. I was young, okay?
I could see it as like the emblem that you would see on like, the hood of a car.
Like, if Black Veil Brides collaborated with a sports like a car, that's the emblem. When it came to Set the World on Fire, a lot of logos were revealed, so I'm going to go over that. So we have this one right here that has been posted on Richard Villa's account too, which he posted for International Black Veil Brides Day, and he has the caption right here. So on the caption, it does say Happy International Black Veil Brides Day. This is version 2 logo that he did for this Fallen Angel logo, which I believe this is what it's called, the Fallen Angel logo.
I would assume so, because it has the fallen angel from the portrait he did.
Perfect. So that's what he also did. As for the one with the wings right here that we see already, the caption that he posted for this one, gotta move us, was called the Defiant logo and stuff.
Defiant logo, first rendering of the second winged BVB logo that he did. First appearance was in the Coffin music video. And then he just says what was the name of the first winged logo, anyone, but he put Defiant.
Yep. So that was really cool just to see that this Defiant logo was that what he created, which I do have to say this logo was so like I think a lot of fans ate this shit up because when it came to merch, they created a necklace as we see in this right here. I do have that necklace.
So I have it. I just don't know where the fuck it is. I know. I wore it religiously though.
No, which is really cool. Again, I will say this one during the Set the World on Fire, I would say it's the most popular logo. That's just me because I think I even drew it on a cup right here that I see right here in my dresser. But like, I feel like this logo is very popular. Don't get me wrong, this Fallen Angel logo was really cool too, but I felt like a lot of fans like this one.
I liked the on leather wings logo.
So that's my next one. From this logo with the wings, we do get the leather wing logo. I believe that was inspired the Little Wings logo. That was also made into merch and stuff, as we see with the kind of like the bat wings, which is really cool. And if you do not know, for any newcomer fans, the OG members had this tattooed on them on their arms. So Sandra was still in it, and unfortunately Bruno, but you know, whatever. So
Yeah, they got it. They all got it tattooed, I think, as a to represent like band unity,
Yeah, and I think it
brotherhood,
was
and a
during
shared journey.
this tour right here where
The On Leather Wings tour.
mhm, where that when the
Yes.
symbol came popular. And I will say this logo was very popular among the army too, because not only that I think a lot of people like the design of it and like the wings of the bat, that a lot of people got it tattooed. I mean, hi, I have a big tattooed right here. So so there's that.
That one, and as I was gonna say, On Leather Wings tour, I think is what inspired it. But then they also say it all in their Legacy song as well. That was my all-time favorite logo, and it still is my all-time favorite logo by them.
Yeah, interesting. That's kind of what I have for Set the World on Fire era and stuff. I mean, Richard is just killing it with these freaking details and stuff and everything. But like, as far as I know, this is what I got for Set the World on Fire era when it came to their
Hmm.
logos. All right, moving on with Wretched and Divine logos. So as we know, Wretched and Divine Story of the Wild Ones was released on January 8th, 2013. And Richard Villa, again, still working very hard. And as we all know, Richard Villa and for Black Brides, it was a big milestone for Wretched and Divine because we made one video about it. We talked about it in the last episode too. There's just a lot of artwork and a lot of stuff here for Wretched and Divine. But the logo for the most part stayed the same for the most part. Obviously, it was iconic because we saw it in the Legion of Black movie and stuff. We see the flags here in the artwork. And obviously it got so I don't know if Wretched and Divine I think yeah, the Wretched and Divine exhibit that Richard was working on for the artwork of Legions of the Black had the Revelation in the Black first exhibition, which was in June 11th, 2013. So,
And I like that they turned the Morning Star symbol apocalyptic.
right. I want that flag so bad.
I always wanted that flag. I was like, how do you? I was like, I just need to make it.
I know. One thing though is when I did dive into Richard's Instagram and also Black Bride's Facebook. Oh my God, there's so much stuff in their Facebook if you just like scroll. But with that, as we see this poster right here, and this is the one that was really cool. It is, yep, bingo! You
But
have it.
yes, but the unfortunate part is mine came broken.
Really?
Yeah, when I got it in the black box and I opened it, it was broken. I was really sad.
What, the chain?
No, the this piece right
Oh
here, it was broken. I was like, bruh. I still wore it though.
So we see this lovely, amazing, like I would say so we know from Set the World on Fire, we saw the one that was called the Fallen Angel. This one, as we see in this poster right here, is called the Fallen One.
And if you notice, it's literally just nothing but bones.
It's bones, which I freaking love. And I'm so jealous you have that necklace because I remember seeing that in the black box. I'm like, ah! And stuff.
Yeah, I know you
And
could only get it in the black box.
And like this is what the Blackfoot Brides Facebook said with this. Our good friend Richard Villa designed some of awesome posters and stuff. So these were limited edition posters. So any fans who have these, lucky ducks.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. So question for you. If you look at this beautiful artwork that Richard did, what's around the logo?
And why are you asking me this question?
That leads on to the next thing I have.
Oh my God. It's kind of hard to tell because in the photo that I originally had sent you, I could only get the Batman logo in the background.
Mm-hmm. So if you look very carefully at this one right here, there's actually bats surrounding this new logo right here. So that's why Richard posted this one on his Instagram right here of a bat. And with the caption, it says, unreleased version. Do you ever wonder what the BVB spider bat logo looks like skin? Well, here it is. Kind of obvious for those willing to see.
Andy sneaking in the Batman logo any way he can.
So here's the thing. I don't know if this whole like with the I guess yeah, you could call it the logo with the wings and stuff, or yeah, I guess you would say logo with wings was meant to be always a bat because Richard did put a lot of bats in the background of this too. And I wonder, like, I mean, maybe it's coincidental that Andy loves Batman, as we all know, and stuff, and the Batman logo, and it was happened to work with the logo too. Was that meant to be, or was it just a coincidence?
Well, I think it might have been meant to be because if you actually go back to really early times when it was just a garage band. If you look at Andy's necklace, he's wearing a bat necklace in every single photo shoot. And I think it could be maybe just he loves bats or Batman, but I think it's something about the wings because we even see it in his very first logo that he's always adding the wings to
I
it.
know. So like coincidental. I don't know. Richard, Andy, you guys are the only ones who know. And well, like it makes me think like yes, it could be both in the same world of like okay, Andy's passion and love for Batman of the logo. Obviously, You can find interviews of why he loves Batman so much and stuff. And then Richard doing his own thing and creating the logos and stuff, and just the bat. I also wonder if a bat in general has a representation or symbolism in anything else, which I should know because bats are my spirit animal, but I can't think of it right now.
Well, I'm also wondering if it has something to do with like the fallen angel motive because the wings are kind of it kind of symbolizes Lucifer's fall from grace. So I'm almost wondering if maybe that's what it has something to reflect from the brand's embrace of like being outcast and rebellions and everything like that.
Right.
So maybe that could be something that the wings represent.
I don't know, it makes me curious. I'm here like digging in a deep hole, like, okay, it could go coincidental that it just works with bats and Batman and love, or does the bat, like this outline or the bat silhouette represent something? Like, I want to dig into that because bats are my spirit animal. Hi. So I don't know. I may be overthinking this, just a theory. So, all right, self-titled album. So on October 27, 2014, BBB4 self-titled album was released. Richardville uploaded the logo. And I will say this, as of right now, this is my favorite logo. I love this one.
I do love this one, the Star of Ascension.
Yes. So we have this photo that Richard posted on his Instagram called the Star of Ascension. In the caption that follows saying, Star of Ascension, I have fallen to the depths of human despair, but I shall rise above the horizon with the light that burns inside. I shall be the beacon for those in mourning, in the hellfire for those who stand in the way of truth. I will ascend to descend of a lightning bolt of wrath.
And if you look closely at how the bees kind of curve at the end, they once again are kind of representing that bat logo in a way.
Freaking love it. I love the like pointed. I don't know why. I know it's not that huge change from the original Morning Star, but I just love it. I love the spike. I mean, I know it could be spikes. I don't know, but I love it.
Yeah, I think it's cool the spikes in the middle that literally form another star.
Yeah. And I also, yeah, that's it. I'm just like, I love this logo. I think this is my favorite logo. I will say as of right now, that's just me.
I can't lie. I'm actually surprised. I thought it was going to be something else.
Really? I told you this before. You even got that on my birthday episode.
Did I?
Yeah.
My brain's mush right now.
And also, it was a limited edition of the merch right here of the Devil in the Mirror when they were doing that from.
Yes, I know. So now it's like, ugh. Though, I don't think they did a necklace of this
That's what I was thinking, because like I can't
one.
recall seeing a necklace of this, and now like why BVB? Why did you not make a necklace of this? It's literally I want
It would have made a perfect necklace.
So, Blackfoot Brides, could you bring this back? Because I know you were doing like a lot of the self-titled merch things. I know we got a pin. We did get a pin from the Faithless merch drop. But we did not get a necklace.
But I'm happy with the pin and the mirror. At least we have some type of merch that has this beyond a poster.
True. And I freaking just love this. Look, I don't know why. It just like it draws to me. I don't know.
It's a very wicked design of the Mourning Star.
I think it was just the points at the end of the bees, and like you said, it brings in the bat too that I just absolutely love. So I'm just like low key. Wait, you have this tattoo on you, don't you? I can't remember what.
No, not that one.
Okay,
damn it.
I'm low key want this tattooed. I hate to say it right now. Elbow.
Yes. See, I kept telling you to do the Mourning Star there.
No, shut up. So, BB4 self-titled album. I will say, I know the self-titled album, as we mentioned before, is kind of an underdog when it comes to the fans' choice, but I love the logo. Sorry.
Like, okay, I don't know why, like, the logo shouldn't be an underdog for the fandom.
I think it's number one on my list.
I think it might be high on a lot of people's lists. Sorry for the album, though.
Veil logo itself. So January 12th, 2018. That was the release date of BVB, the Veil album, as we can see. And Richard again worked hard with Andy and BVB to create another variation of the logo right here. So we do know, which I think was really cool. I swear to God, how do they make it work? It was the fifth album. Numeral 5 is a V.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
They're intelligent, they're creative. It just fucking works. And that explains why it's actually highlighted in red. I don't know if anyone had caught on to that.
Yo, I did. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, it's the fifth album.
I know. It's like, well done, you guys.
I know, well done. Richard did create a lot of different logos for this one, but I'm only going to touch on the one that we see of BVB, and of course, this one right here.
The Star of Dissension.
Star of Dissension. This is the name of it for Veil. And the caption, if you look on Richard's Instagram, is Star of Dissension. This is the third out of 4 BVB logos he did create for Black Veil Bride's Veil. And now you know more. Smiley face. Richard, those smiley faces, I swear, sir. You're just like hinting there's more.
I can't lie. The fact that it's called the Star of Dissension makes me sad because it's with the Veil album. I know we discussed in our previous episode. It just makes me feel like, yeah, descending, everything is going bye-bye. Thank God it didn't.
Thank God. Thank God. And again, we're not going to touch base on it, but if you do look on Richard's account, he did create more versions of this. Obviously, if you look, it's amazing and stuff. One of those versions was on their jackets, the spike jackets for Wake Up.
Which that one was a cool logo.
That one was dope. And I wish we got to see more of it. So
same here.
Because I think during Veil, we only saw obviously the new version of the Mourning Star, the Star of Dissension, and obviously the V with the red highlights, which I loved. I really did during the Resurrection tour. It was really cool to see that.
It was.
The Knight. So, Knight logo, as we know, was a nice surprise for the army because we literally had no idea. This was like, if I remember correctly, when it came to the Knight, the little short-lived purple era.
Purple.
There was not a lot of promo with this one, was there?
No, like
there's kind of just like
there was no promo. It was just boom, it came out, and if you just happened to be on YouTube, then or on like online social media, you would see the post. Like there was no promotions leading up. It was just bam, here it is in your face. We're dropping it.
I love this fact just because like I think it came God, I don't even remember the year of 2019. I think that was like Thanksgiving weekend or Thanksgiving Day that year. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, no, it was, I think they dropped it either on Thanksgiving or like the day right before.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say, I think it was oh my God, which music video was it that we saw this logo? I think it was
Saints of the Blood.
Yeah,
I was just about to say, I think this logo is tied to that music video.
Yeah, because if we look at the other one,
The Vengeance,
we don't really see a logo. Like we see the big sign that Andy painted for the music video, but we don't see this version of the purple logo. I think it was Saints of the Blood that we did see the logo in the background.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I believe that the logo is tied to that specific music video, and I do like this logo because I feel like it's definitely it represents a darker version of Black Veil Bride's aesthetic.
And as far as I could tell, I don't think Richard. Well, I could be wrong. I could find a lot of information on the Knight logo itself. I don't know if you were able to. But
no, there's like nothing out there about the Knight.
So from what I got from Papa Chris, Andy kind of played around with it and kind of, in a way, conceived this logo. So,
which I like.
And you know what makes me upset though? Because like I know we went on this whole thing about the Mourning Star. There was no Mourning Star of this. I know some fans like went on Photoshop and did their own Mourning Star,
created their own.
But like there was not an official one from Black Veil Bride. So I'm just like, damn.
So technically, there's not an official Mourning Star logo for the Knight EP. But if we're done with this one, if you head into the restitch, that is if you pay attention to that logo, it's the same as the Knight EP logo. It's just gold.
It's the exact same design. Oh, gold. Dude, I didn't know that until I made this. I'm like, wow, I feel so stupid.
Yeah, no, that's the one that I have tattooed on my shoulder.
So, Riri Stitches Boots, it was a nice treat for us. It came out on July 31st, 2020. It was a 10-year anniversary from the original one, and we got this updated logo. Because if you look at this one to the very original, there is a difference. This one's more, how do we say it? Sharper? I don't know.
It's more like stabby.
Stabby. I love how, again, I know it was a 10-year anniversary, but I just love the simplicity. They went for it. They didn't try to make it too fancy or anything. They kind of just wanted to stick, I believed, wanted to stick to the original design of the Morning Star that Richard created to just update it a little bit. So,
Yeah, and that's why I believe that we didn't have a Morning Star logo for the Night EP because this, I believe, was already in the works when the Night EP came out. And I think that's why if fans paid close attention to the Night EP logo and then this logo, they'd be like, oh, same thing. It's just transitioned back to gold.
yep. And this one we were lucky enough to get a necklace from.
Yes, I don't have the necklace
You don't
though.
have this one?
No, well, I mean, did you get it when you ordered? Because I ordered the not the vinyl, but I obviously got the CD and the poster.
Honestly, I don't remember what bundle, or I maybe just
I
ordered it from the
know.
website. I don't remember, but yeah, I have it right here in my wall. It's stabby.
It's as it should be. It could be a
It's
weapon.
like pointy. Like I have the original design that I got from like Hot Topic. Remember when Hot Topic sold BVB jewelry?
The good old
The
days.
good old days and stuff. And now I have the stabby one. So I'm like, okay, okay.
So
So
I'm just saying though, Black Veil Brides, we need Morning Star earrings, please and thank
dude,
you.
yes. I mean, we got a little bit from Hot Topic. It's like a clip-on tiny one, but not like the
Okay,
funky ones that you want.
this is like completely out of like off topic, but
Okay.
those BVB earrings, I hate the way you have to clip them in. It's
No, no,
hard as
no, no, no,
fuck.
not the one with the BVB. It's in there somewhere. Hot Topic came with the Phantom Tomorrow, like a ring earring
Oh,
set. I don't know if
yeah,
you remember seeing
those
that one.
ones.
That
I
one
have.
had a little Morning Star one. So
Yeah, but I am very dramatic, so I
yes, you
need it
are.
to be huge as possible.
Well, speaking of which, totally forgot to mention in the Set the World on Fire. Didn't you have like a friend made you like those leather wings earrings logo that you wore on Warped Tour?
Yes. Oh my God, I don't have them anymore. We will insert a photo right here because they were really cool. They made the winged logo, not my favorite winged logo, but it was still cool that they designed it from Set the World on Fire because they at least knew my era. Yeah, I don't have those anymore because they broke,
Yeah.
but they were dope.
So, for anyone in the community that knows how to make really good quality jewelry, hit Nicole up because she would love to have chunky, dramatic BVB earrings.
Yeah, I'm talking like drag queen style chunk, so please. Like, I want it to just engulf my face.
Somehow, let's just get you a Morning Star mask somehow. All right, so from this point, we get into the Phantom Tomorrow logo. So, as we know, the Phantom Tomorrow was released on October 29th, 2021. Wow, this is crazy going back in time. I'm sorry. I'm just saying all these dates. I'm like, I feel old.
I mean, 2021 wasn't that far
I
away,
know.
but if I'm not mistaken, because I know unfortunately Richard did not design these logos, but the when this came out and we were very new to doing the podcast,
Yeah.
didn't you say that these actually were one of your least favorite logo designs?
They still are. I'm sorry, Hearts. I know it's a hot take. It's a hot take.
No, no, no. Like, I think the BVB one is kind of cool. The Morning Star one, I'm not the biggest fan
I'm
of.
not okay. I'm sorry because again, Richard Villa, I don't know if schedules were not aligned or something else, or Andy wanted to go in a different direction when it came to the Fans of Tomorrow artwork, let alone the logos. I don't know who Andy, if you were the one who conceived this, who spit out your ideas and just someone made it polished, and I'm sorry. I do like the BVB, but when it comes to the Morning Star, it's for me, it's really hard to see the Morning Star.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm just like, what? When I think it's the part in the middle, I think it's just the way it's designed. I'm just like, huh. That
I'm
doesn't,
not a,
it
like I
doesn't,
understand they took the BVB logo that we see on top and made it into a star. It doesn't look like a star, and I'm so used to
yeah.
seeing a star from the other past logos, and this one just looks like a what's it called? What's that shape called? Hexagon.
Yeah, it, it does look like a hexagon,
So
actually.
I'm sorry, this
Hexagon,
is my
octagon.
least favorite logo. Yeah, yeah, I got a necklace of it, but it's my least favorite.
And I could be wrong on this, but I think these logos were also obviously they're supposed to represent the
Yeah.
dystopian world of the Phantom Tomorrow, but a lot of people were saying that the logos are about finding your own strength and rejecting false idolization and being your own hero, which I can see how it represents coming from the Phantom Tomorrow story.
Yeah.
I just think as a logo design, they could have been done so much better because even if you look on Cece's drum kit right there, you could not tell that's the Morning Star.
It looks like a spider web if you're far away.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
people say in concert like, "What's on his CC's drum? Is that a spider web?" And I'm like, "No, it's the Phantom Tomorrow Morning Store."
And they're like, oh. And then I know they Google the Morning Star. Are you
I know. Like,
sure?
okay, no shade to Andy, the guys, or whoever polished this idea and stuff. There's no shade. It's just my least favorite. God, I hate saying that, but it is.
Well, and the crazy part is with the Phantom Tomorrow, the Scarlet Cross is more symbolic than the symbols themselves.
And like I know from the Phantom Tomorrow, like I think I don't really know what interview, but I think Andy said one time like he was very inspired from the V from Vendetta and stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously like the crow vibes too and stuff. And when I look at the
Totally see that.
BVB symbol, like are these nails or daggers? Because you know, in my head, I'm like, oh, they look like nails. Oh, they could represent the nails that Jesus was crucified in, because those are fucking big ass nails.
Yeah, they'd be double-sided nails, but then again, if they were daggers, it'd be double-sided daggers
I
as
know.
well.
I don't
So
know. I don't know
they
much.
do look more nail-like.
Yeah.
The symbols make even more sense when you put that, he was inspired by V for
Mhm.
Vendetta and the Crow. So,
And I know in the last episode we even said like the Phantom Tomorrow is we go through the timeline of the BVB lore, then we come to the Phantom Tomorrow. The Phantom Tomorrow is on a different universe of the BVB lore. So I wonder if they even made the symbols different too because of that. I don't know.
that could be possible since if it has absolutely, as we discussed on our last episode, if it truly has nothing to do with their original lore concept, it would make sense why they wanted to stray away the symbols as
Yeah.
far as possible.
All right. This was a very short one lived right here, but we do have the VVBV. Are we going to start Anthony logo here?
Yes, you have to.
BVBVVDDT.
Logo here, and I believe this was called the Morning Heart.
The Mourning Heart, which I'm just going to point out, while I do think the logo is pretty cool, I just never cared for Vivi, was never like a fan of his music or him. So, and I think what bugs me so much is that this logo was promoted for the one song,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like nothing came about it after that.
Yeah, so I remember when they were promoting the Temple of Love, which was officially a date was June 8th, 2023, and stuff featuring Vivi and stuff. I know we said this in the past. The Temple of Love music video was had a lot of mixed reviews, especially the day of release. There's a lot of technical issues, and obviously the music video itself. A lot of fans has a lot of things to say. Obviously, you know our opinions about it. Obviously, I wish it would turn out differently, but you know, whatever. And correct me if I'm wrong, but Black Veil Brides played the first time ever live. The Temple of Love was at the Bleeders Denver, Colorado show, correct?
Yes. Hell yeah. I was like, we got to hear it.
First time live, which was so cool.
Yeah, see, that's why it just makes me sad because I'm like, oh, they built it feels like they built up this whole concept and logo to be something bigger than what it was. So I'm just like, ah.
And like I do know during the here we go again, BVB tour, Anthony.
BVBVVDDT.
They did have a shirt of this logo on the merch and stuff. And obviously, if you got VIP and purchased the package and stuff, you got the mini vinyl that also had this logo on the mini vinyl of Temple of Love.
Yes, or you could just buy like the little CD which just came with the one song.
Yeah. So
I guess it was like an EP.
EP. It was, yeah, EP. So this one was a very short-lived logo. I don't I don't know. I didn't see a lot of fans talk about it, honestly. So
Because once again, I just don't think it lived up to the expectations,
I mean,
unfortunately.
it's a cool. I like how it did work out with Vivi's logo and obviously Black Veil Bride's logo, but yeah.
I mean, the more you stare at it, the more confusing it gets. If you're not a fan of Vivi, you'd be like, what the hell am I looking
I thought
at?
it was really cool when I first saw it, and I was planning to get the shirt, but then the whole technology shit show of the release date of the Temple of Love kind of ruined it for me, so I'm sorry. Don't come after me.
No, valid.
Next intro was the Bleeders EP, April 25th, 2024, release date of Bleeders music video, and it's iconic. Lovely new logo.
Sweeney Todd inspired, obviously.
I love the fact that they made the V into the fucking razor.
Very clever. Yeah, that's so unique to do. And I'm so glad to say I have that necklace.
I have it too. But no, as far as I know, when it came to this logo, I think it was Andy who kind of played around with the idea and someone just polished it up. I don't think I could be wrong. I don't know if Richard had his hand on this particular logo itself.
Yeah.
But also they did make this into the Mourning Star. If you see, it was actually a button if you got like the button collection during the merch or online or something. I don't think they officially made it into the Mourning Star into shirts, but it's in a button.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I've never seen it on any t-shirts, although it would be dope because I do love how it's, you kind of get a little bit of what's supposed to be the razor.
I know. And I just love the fact that I swear to God, Andy, your single freaking ideas to somehow work with your freaking logo.
Well, I want to point something out too. Now, I guess maybe I just don't pay enough attention to other bands as I do with Black Veil Brides, but is it safe to assume that there's not a lot of bands out there that are continuously switching up their logo through every EP and album?
Oh, I'm so glad you brought it. I was actually going to bring that up at the end, but hey, we're going ahead of ourselves. Yes, I completely agree with you. I think that the fact that BVB is able to, in a way, simplify or change it up a little bit of complexity of their symbolism of their logo is amazing. And that they're still sticking to their original roots of it.
Yes, thank you. Very well said, because I 100% agree. The fact that they're able to change up the logo every time, but as you just said, stick with the roots, minus the Phantom Tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, but this was the Bleeders logo. It was a amazing era that we lived in with the Sweeney Todd and blood and everything. But then
such a glorious era. It felt like it lasted forever, too.
I know. And obviously this logo was very iconic because if you notice in the music video, the jackets that the BVB guys are wearing was created by Lee from Saints of the Undead. He used this logo on the back of the jackets, which was on point as usual. So from here, then we finally reach Vindicate, the wonderful Vindicate logo itself. So Vindicate, as we all know, was released March 8th, 2026. Richard Villa came back to work with Black Veil Brides when it came to Vindicate. Obviously, we have discussed and deep dived the album itself, the bride itself, and everything. And of course, the Mourning Star, the new updated version of the Mourning Star right here.
And one of the coolest things, because if fans have not been paying attention, Black Veil Brides, not just their logo, but I'm talking their name on everything, has always been the same font. Yeah! And this is the first album where the font is different.
Second. Phantom Tomorrow had a different font.
Yeah. Not counting the Phantom Tomorrow, because you're right. The Phantom Tomorrow, it did change. It didn't change as glorious as this right here, because it matches their actual logo.
I know. And I was like, I will admit, I was so accustomed to seeing Black Veil Bride's font throughout the years and eras. And so, I mean, obviously the Phantom Tomorrow was different. That's why I was like, ee. But Vindicate, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Oh, fuck no. I love it. Okay. Coming from someone who just really loves like heavy metal and everything, this to me just kind of screams that.
This is the star, and I don't know when, but I know it was posted. Andy posted a video or a photo on Instagram we see the bat again.
No. See that bat as okay. So it's clearly it's in the Vindicate, it's in Wretched and Divine, and
Four.
it's literally
It's
in
everywhere.
4, it's in 4, it's everywhere because I think Set the World on Fire, you go back, it at least has the wings. Same with his very first logo he
I
created.
swear to God, if you just get BVV, just BVB, not the star, and get a bat silhouette and put it in there, it works. It will fit.
That's why I'm almost wondering if that Set the World on Fire on leather wings logo was a little sneak of a bat. Just because of the wing sakes.
I don't know, but again, I'm going back to like, okay, is it coincidental that Batman, Passion, Andy, or does a bat, which that's what I failed to do that. Sorry, students, I failed to do that. That's your homework right now. Does the bat represent something that we're just missing?
So once again, I'll go back. Because if it's not just Andy throwing in Batman, because it can, his, once again, garage band photo shoots, he always wore a bat necklace. So maybe a bat like symbolizes something to him. As I said, it could be that fallen angel motif. If not that, it could be exactly what you said. It's so hard saying.
I know. Richard, Andy are the only ones who know.
Please tell us.
This is why we said in the last episode, make an art book. Also make an art book, including the logos too, because the logos are a piece of artwork itself.
Oh, yes. And we already know that there's more hidden meaning behind the logos than what we're even saying.
Like we know this name of the star for in Vale. This Mourning Star.
Yes. Well, and we know like the we know the names for like the Set the World on Fire and We Stitch as well, but it's like
we don't know the name of this star. Richard. Hi. Good sir. Like you've done on your Instagram. Are you going to make a post and give us the name of this star?
Because that will also give us more hidden clues.
Because is it a star that represents vengeance, revenge, or is it something else?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, because this is the Vindicate era.
Yeah. You would assume the star has like the star. What's a fancy word of vengeance besides vindicate? I have no idea. I can't think.
Vindicate is the only thing that comes to mind.
So could it be that or something completely different where it's like, I don't know. What's the opposite of revenge? Forgiveness?
It's hard saying. Well,
Richard.
Release it soon, please.
Please, sir, because we have been taking, we did our homework and your smiley faces. Come on.
I swear he puts the smiley faces to seem all innocent and it makes fans go, oh, okay.
It makes me go crazy.
Sitting over here like the smiley face means something
more to it than you're telling us. That's why.
Oh yes, and he knows it. That's why he puts the smiley face.
So that is what we are right now when it comes to Black for Brides. Obviously, we see the star has changed throughout the eras and years, and it makes me think, okay, so we have this star right now, whatever name it is. What's going to be for the next era? What is the next logo? I know. We're still in the Vindicate era, but it makes me think.
That's the thing. I'm always wondering what BVB is going to plan next. So I just don't know how they're going to outbeat this logo.
You mean we say that all the time and yet they always surprise us?
I know. They're going to come out with a crazier logo that's going to blow our minds.
Jesus. And I love the fact with this whole fandom in the community of the star logo itself, like even the BVB's Army's creation when it came to the logo of the artwork, seriously, it's so iconic that so many fans has creativity has shine here. These are just only a handful of photos I found online of the logo itself.
Oh my God. Those shoes, I had those exact same shoes, but mine were like the black and white Converse, and I had the original gold Mourning Star painted on them.
Dude, like this is just a handful of like tattoos and nail artwork itself. I mean, pumpkin carving, come on, birthday cakes, cupcakes.
Yeah. Oh my God. I had a BVB cake. Dude, it was so awesome.
So like, obviously this is very iconic for the Army because like the Army just goes crazy with the creation and stuff. And obviously it just goes to show like how iconic this is for the fandom and stuff. So,
oh my God. I love that you can do the logo with all the fingers.
Yeah. So I am going to end this presentation with an essential question to wrap it up. How can a logo evolve from a simple symbol into a powerful representation of a band's identity and artistic message? That's the essential question I have for you guys. You don't have to answer. Just let it marinate and think about it. Really think about it. If you have any questions, you can find, my office hours are posted up in the syllabus and stuff. My email and stuff. So if you have any questions, please leave it down below.
It's amazing how much their logo has evolved.
Like last episode, we just hit the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure there's a lot more information that I didn't catch, or maybe you didn't catch. And again, Richard and Andy, maybe mostly Richard, are the ones who know.
I was about to say, there's so much more that they just haven't shared with us fans yet. And it's like, please, we're all just grasping at straws here.
At least we are, guys. I mean, we are. Hi.
Maybe we just overthink Black Veil Brides too much. We're over analyzing every little aspect of their art
into our veins. I mean, like, dude, you have what, 2, 3 Mourning logos on you, tattooed on you?
Oh my gosh, I have one. Oh, ha! I do have the Star of Ascension tattooed on me. It's this little one right here.
Okay, that's what I was like. I could have swore you had it.
I was sitting here. I was like, no, I don't have it. Motherfucker, I do have it. Okay. Yeah, because I have their original one here. Then I put that it evolved into that one. And then, then I got the new one.
Yep. I just have, obviously, the first one, the original Mourning Star, the on leather wings with an artistic taste on it. Oh, ouch.
Yours is so much cooler than mine.
And then, obviously, I got the kind of updated from the 10-year anniversary on my wrist here. So,
with a little bit of hint of red.
A little bit of hint of red. It was a cover-up, so.
But it's still cool.
Just thank you again, Richard, for creating all these amazing logos. I think it's really cool how we said that, like, BVB, it's like artwork, their story that they created for the fans, even like it's storytelling. It really is. And I cannot see that in other bands that I listen to. Like other bands, like, yeah, they keep the same logos and stuff, and maybe they change it from time to time, but like they keep it the original. They don't evolve it. And that's what I love about Black Veil Brides. They keep evolving it, like Pokemon. And stuff. And eventually, I don't know, will it end? Who's to say?
I don't think it will end until Black Veil Brides is done telling their story, because as you said, what's so cool about their logo concept is not only is it evolving, it's evolving with the story. So each new symbol has a new story of what it's representing. And that is just absolutely wild to me, because as I stated, I've never seen another band do this. I know there's other bands that have like an album concept, but they don't go all out with every single album like Black Veil Brides has been doing.
Before we transition to fan chat, I do have a question. I know you mentioned it, but I need you to think your number one favorite logo and least favorite. I will go first because I've said it. My favorite one is from 4 with the spikes. Love it. Least favorite, it's a Phantom Tomorrow. Sorry. Okay, I'm done.
Nope. I'm almost on the same boat. My all-time favorite logo is the On Leather Wings logo. That all-time favorite. That is like the one necklace that I have always made sure to keep in a safe spot because I love it so much. And then my least favorite would be the Phantom Tomorrow.
Sorry.
We're sorry. We just love Richard's work.
Okay, BVB Army. Today's fan shout out goes to a wonderful artist fan. Sorry if I butchered it. I do not know the language. Raíssa? So sorry if I butchered it, but go give her a follow. She's a phenomenal artist, and I know most of us have seen this portrait of Andy.
Yes. Oh, it's so good.
The portrait of Andy that she did in ball pointer pen, blue ink, which, girl, I try to draw in pen. I cannot get that much value in detail with pen.
Well, and there's no room for mess up when it comes to pen.
Obviously, but I really like that she even showed us like a time lapse of it of doing it itself and like her drawing and then going with the pen and stuff and like adding the value and the stippling and the detail. Like you for sure captured Andy's face. It's for sure. So, but no, fan shout out goes to you because obviously you're a very, very talented artist. I mean, props to you again with using a pen and stuff. She's also done other celebrities too. So give her a check out. I mean, come on, look at this portrait of, the legendary.
Oh my God, it's so good. It almost looks too real.
I know. I'm just like, dude, so give her a follow. She does a lot of artwork of famous artists and iconic artists too, and people. I mean, Miss scrolling. She's top one of this guy.
Pennywise! That is so creepy good.
So please go give her a follow. And so, again, amazing artwork. And just thank you so much for showing us your talented skills on social media. So thank you.
All right, BVB Army, that officially wraps up today's episode with the BVB logo evolutions. Please tell us in the comments below, what is your all-time favorite Black Veil Brides logo? What is your least favorite logo? And do you maybe have any more information on these logos that perhaps we did not share or provide you guys today? Let us know in the comments below. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Check us out on all streaming platforms. We are everywhere, and we are also everywhere that you can find a streaming podcast. So make sure to go check us out on there. And we will see you next week on a new episode, BVB Army.
Next week. I'm expecting your essays to be due next week.